Hey Brawlers, and welcome to my review of episode 13 of Armored Alliance. I'm Haru. Last episode we gave it a BakuTastic, but more important are your ratings. You guys, majority of you agree with me with BakuTastic. So, we're going to review episode 13 of Armored Alliance, and spoiler warning, if you haven't watched this episode yet, go back and watch it now, but if you have, sit back, relax, and enjoy my review of Armored Alliance, episode 13.
The first part is called the Bakugan Battle League Begins. This is the start of the new arc for a little bit to show off Bakugan battle action. The awesome brawlers arrive to the Battle League where you get a look at the competition. Holy, is that Nappa?
We crank it up with the qualifying round, which takes place all over Los Volmos.
Ah, so this is Battle City.
The qualifying rounds are underway. Wait, is that another Darkest Phaedrus? Here's the thing about some of these brawlers though, they look a little bit older than they should be. It seems like they shouldn't be able to use Bakugan without a device, and I thought those were illegal. Aw, poor Emily. So it's now Dan and Trey in a rematch from their previous match to qualify. During the match, Trey has rebooted the Baku pod from the original series, which is really good and nostalgic. I think everyone in this series should have these as a norm. Also, Dan is feeling sick because he can't stop scarfing down ice cream, but the pain is getting in the way of his fight.
Hey, look at that! The first brawl is over! Someone won a battle!
First battle? There was a battling montage before this battle. Maybe that montage should have appeared after this battle and not before it? Trey's strategy in this match is to keep Drago from going in the red zone to use Baku gear, but Dan realizes Ajit showed up and pulled off a comeback despite the clear case of diarrhea he's suffering.
If only you could be the big brother of the world's best brawler, then even a goof like you might make a few friends.
This running gag will never not be funny.
Dan wins the fight, and then we segue into the next part, which is Riot vs Ajit.
The title really just gives it away. Do I really have to talk about this even further?
As the title suggests, this episode is going to be Ajit vs China Riot, with China Riot wanting revenge for their last encounter in episode 1. We get a more deeper look into Ajit in this episode as he struggles even more with his personal crossroad between storm and battling. Oh god, Farrell, what's happening with your eyes?
Will you answer the call to brawl?
Call to Brawl, the name for your video game that will be a TCG simulator.
So a new gimmick that they're implementing is randomizing the amount of Bakugan you can use in a fight. I can't imagine the real life game would do that, it would be pretty silly. Riot and Ajit will be a 2v2, it's going to be Maxitor and Barbacha versus Auxiliator and Farrell. Okay, I really didn't have to list Ajit's Bakugan there, it's been established that he only has 2 Bakugan.
This won't go the same way it did last time!
Last time? Have we met somewhere before?
What?
I mean, he one-shotted you and then you kind of disappeared right after, so why would he remember you really?
I'm going to thrash you, you rude dude!
Yeah, you sure are thrashing them alright. Not. Actually, another thing, if Golden Bakugan are considered to be godlike Bakugan beings, how are they allowed to be used in official play if they're so busted? That's like being allowed to use legendary Pokemon in those real-life official Pokemon battle tournaments.
Time for Operation Shooting Star!
Wrong game! Operation Shooting Star is a Mega Man game that's supposed to be the crossover between the Battle Network series and the Star Force series that never got an English release. You're playing Bakugan, Mega Man is Capcom, you're Spin Master.
Ajit decides to call Auxiliator back to give Riot a fighting chance, which really speaks volumes about the kind of character he is. He has a kind heart despite his criminal life and further supports his indecision about being a thief, even though him calling back Auxiliator is a little bit insulting to China Riot. The action was pretty interesting though, but Ajit pulls off the classic guide the missiles back at your opponent move and wins.
You beat me, so you had better win it all! If you lose before the end, I'll never forgive you!
This is really cringy over-dramatization.
As the episode ends, we get the reveal that Storm is after the trophy. Okay. I wouldn't consider that trophy really a work of art, but whatever you want, I guess.
So that was episode 13 of Armored Alliance. Let me know what your rating of the show was in the comments down below.
This episode pulled off a really good start to the Bakugan Battle League. It introduced us to newer characters, new stories, gives our characters something kind of significant to do for a while, and we get more Ajit exposition as well. The only things I'm a little confused about though is really what are they doing this for? Sure, Dan and them want to face off against stronger and newer brawlers and give Bakugan more positive publicity, but really what for? The thing this arc really lacks a bit is stakes and consequences because it just makes this arc another piece of filler. What would happen if Dan had lost the battle with Trey? Sure, he wouldn't qualify, but so what? It's not like the awesome brawlers have to save the world or anything. or they'll get poisoned to death if they lose. We have a sort of stick with Ajit where he has to win in order to get the trophy, but so what? Dan doesn't even know that Storm wants the trophy, so basically we know that Dan has to win in order to keep Storm from getting the trophy, but really, what are they doing this for besides getting a trophy? Maybe we'll have to see much more down the line how this will play out. Maybe this will lead to a confrontation between Storm and Ajit. Regardless, this episode was pretty good, action was exciting, and the story is a good setup for what's coming next.
This episode of Armored Alliance was Bakugan.
Thank you for watching this review of Armored Alliance. Be sure to press the like button and give us a subscribe for more awesome Bakugan content. I've been Haru Ren, and that was Bakugan. Bye!